So welcome back to my little cruise vlog. This is going to be the last episode, the 4th episode and the last one. Today I'm in Talinn, in Estonia. It's a bit windy, as you might be able to see from my hair. It's not the warmest today. I think it's about 12 degrees. So I'm just walking into town, into the old town, similar to Visby. In the last video, there's a couple of different parts to this place. One of them's like an old town, which is where I'm going to go. I've got a couple of missions today, one of which is to get a belt, because my belt that I wear on the gig broke last night, so that's my main objective. And then I'm going to get something to eat, I reckon, whether it's a sandwich or something like that, just because I haven't eaten yet today. I'm not sure if I'm the only one, but I'm in the morning somebody who likes a coffee and like needs a couple of coffees to get going. I haven't had one yet today, so I'll probably see if I can grab a coffee as well. And yeah, show you around Talinn. Mission accomplished with the belt. That's been achieved. I'm just walking around the outer wall of the town. The street below me there. So it's a bit like York, really, like where you can walk around the outside of the town. So yeah, I had a good look for a belt. It took me a while. I think I've been off for about an hour and a half now. Done a good few steps. Gonna see if I can find somewhere for a coffee. And then I also stopped and got, I know I said before I'm getting magnets, but I thought I'd start a new thing as well of getting like stickers to attach to my bass case, which is something my granddad used to do on his trombone case, and I've always thought was pretty cool. So I'm gonna start a new hoarding thing. That building I've just filmed is like a little theatre. There's quite a few little musical venues around here, and in fact just as I was walking along the wall I could hear somebody like playing the piano and singing, which is cool. Couldn't see in though, unfortunately. So I'm being a bit boring. I'm heading back, nearly back at the terminal. I think I slightly did myself getting up early this morning with the hour changing. Yeah, I was gonna get something to eat in town, but it was all a bit busy, and I might get some lunch on the ship. I think I might just make that. But yeah, there's a few bits I want to do back on board, and I got a bit of footage of the town, the old town, to give you an idea of it. But yeah, it's a very nice place, and yeah, it'd be a great place if you're in a group or whatever. Lots of places for drinks. It's not overly expensive, you know, it's not massively expensive. One thing I love about these ports like Eastern Europe and stuff like that is the supermarkets. On the way back I stopped at a little supermarket. I mean, literally all that was in there was crisps and like beer and wine, but it was huge. And like the crisps are like more expensive, but you get huge bags, so I might have treated myself to a big bag of interesting looking crisps. Not entirely sure where we are tomorrow. I think we're in Finland. It's either Helsinki or a port called Kotka, which I've never been to before, so I'll get some footage of that. I really wanted to get this last Scandinavian bit all into one video, but after the last few ports I couldn't do that. But yeah, if you haven't already, go and check out the last few videos. We went to Stockholm and went to the ABBA museum, which I managed to get some footage of, so if you're into ABBA, or even if you're not, it's certainly interesting. So yeah, I'll probably check back in, possibly in Finland. Actually, I won't leave you till Finland yet. Obviously, as I said, I was trying to find a belt today, which I did get, but I didn't vlog in all the shops, and I kind of don't video in shops that much unless they're huge, or depending on what it is, just because it's always a little bit awkward, I think. But yeah, I wish I could have filmed in some of them. It was like a proper adventure. First shop, the woman in there was trying to sell me a bunch of leather jackets, and I had to just kind of listen. And then I went to another one. It took a while, and found another shop with a belt, found a decent size, and then realised it was like nearly 200 euros, which I'm sorry, but I'm not going to pay that for a belt. And then yeah, eventually I found one in a shop that was like full of really big Americans and stuff, which was interesting. And yeah, I had to, like, the way it was set up, like to get to the belt you wanted, if it was at the back, you had to pull every other one off of the shelf, or off the little hook thing. So yeah, so they were just, I think the people in the shop were slightly judging me. But I did put them all back on, so, you know, good Samaritan and that. There's the ship. I'm in Kotka in Finland today. What a lovely place this is. The first time here. Just been dropped off at the water gardens, which is like, it looks to be a kind of park type thing. As you can see, it's very foresty. I I think there's like a waterfall, a really gorgeous looking waterfall around here somewhere, which I'm trying to find. I'm just winging it at the moment, following some of the locals. And if I get lost, I'll get my map up on my phone. But yeah, this is really lovely. That's just also a good sort of little tip as well, is that if you're getting off the ship somewhere you've never been before, and you know, you're not sure where to go, on this one there were 2 shuttles, or the shuttle was dropping you off at 2 different places. Yes, the shuttle was dropping off at the water gardens and then in town. And generally speaking, when you get off, there's usually some locals by the shuttles that'll, you know, tell you any information you want to know. And yeah, so I overheard a passenger asking, you know, where should we go? And the woman said, go to the water gardens because it's gorgeous and you can get some photos, spend a few hours there. And then the actual drop off in town is only like a 10-minute walk away from there. And all there is like a big shopping mall and or a market. So that was a really good bit of advice. So I've got off here and it's lovely. So I'm just having a look around, get some photos. Yeah, this is definitely one of the perks of the job. Really lucky to be able to come to somewhere as nice as this. Completely wheeling and dealing here where to go. Just gone through a kind of beach section which was just so nice. Can't emphasize enough how great this place is. It's like, it's Sunday today, so, and you can see quite a few families. There's a little park section in the middle, or what seems to be the middle of it. So yeah, it's like the type of place that you'd come on your day off with your kids. It's just lovely. Or the type of place that you'd go out with your friends. I've just seen some like kind of teenagers turning up to one of the beach bits. It's just massive. It's so nice. One thing it made me think, going through that little beach section, I'm not sure if it's the same here, I know we're in Finland, but in Norway they have like public barbecues in parks, just like little barbecues ready, set up, and you just bring your own, you have to bring, I think, your own gas and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not sure if they had any there. I didn't see any, I don't think. But yeah, that's like the type of place it is, that you would just have a public communal sort of barbecue here. Yeah, that's kind of the things. They don't have as many places like this in the UK anymore, unfortunately. But this is, yeah, it's just stunning. Does anyone ever take photos of themselves, like a million photos of themselves, and then realise they don't like any of them and immediately delete them? Because that's what I just did. I said a couple of videos ago that I rarely, or until I was cruising, never took selfies. And now, since starting this little series, I've become addicted to them. Although I haven't got any here yet. Because as I said, I didn't like any of them. Yeah, I've just reminded myself, for any photos you want to see of this, from this series and these places, go on my Instagram, AshleyWalkerBase09. Yeah, I'm not really including photos in this series and these videos, otherwise they would be like so long. But yeah, I've been uploading some photos on there. I'll probably upload some more. By the time these are out, most of them should be on there, so yeah. And that's all. So I'm in Copenhagen today, penultimate port of the cruise, which means that the vlog will be coming to an end. We were in Warnemünde yesterday in Germany, which was really nice. Had a couple of bratwursts and a couple of beers, which was great. Yeah, didn't get off till fairly late today, about 12ish, so I'm not going to be out for too long. We're not in the usual port today, we're in one a bit further out of town, just because it's under construction. So yeah, so I got the coach, the shuttle bus in, and I just had a little walk round. Came to Copenhagen last year and I went to Tivoli Gardens, which was great. I'd recommend that. So this year I'm just having a little walk round. I've just come to, I think it's called the King's Garden, which is like a massive park. I've taken some videos of that for you to have a look at. You can see the little castle behind me there. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have a little meander back to the shuttle. I've been off for just over an hour now, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of great shops here. As I said, like with the other Scandinavian places, very expensive, but still great. Got a couple of souvenirs. The last port is Skagen tomorrow, which is a new one. so I'll get some footage there, and then I'll probably do a little haul of some of the stuff that I've got. So I've started putting the stickers on my base case, so I'll show you that. But yeah, I'll get a bit more footage and start to meander back. So it's the last port of the cruise, Skagen today. First time here, just walking out of the port now. Doesn't look to be that far from town. There was a shuttle, but I thought I'd walk it in. Leaving fairly early today, I think about 3:30, 4ish, so just kind of getting off for a couple of hours to walk around. And there's a souvenir shop right by the ship, so I'll probably go back to there to get a sticker and a magnet, do all that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty deserted so far, but as I say, I am only just walking out of the port. So I'll film a little bit of this. I'm not anticipating there being an awful lot. But then I'll probably film a little bit of, as I say, like some of the stuff I've got from this contract. Probably tomorrow when I do my packing and stuff, and yeah, wrap up the vlog. Yeah, it's Skagen today, and then we've got one day at sea tomorrow, which is pretty good, to be honest. One day back from here. But yeah, so I'll try and get a bit of footage of this place. I'm just sort of following signs to the centre of town, which you generally get. Yeah, in different ports you always get sort of signs to where the centre of town is. So that's where I'm going now, and then I'll probably have a little Google and see if there's anything noteworthy around, like a nice park, or because we love a park, or I think I saw there's a lighthouse, and so we'll see. So, as you can see, I've just bought a new hat, a very James Martin going around France hat. If you haven't seen that, go check that out on Google or something and you'll know what I mean. So I'm just having a little walk to the lighthouse here, which I think's kind of one of the landmarks. It's on a lot of the magnets from what I've seen. Other than the hat, I've not got a magnet yet, or a sticker. I've seen a few. but yeah, none that have really grabbed me yet, although if I don't find anything better I'll probably go back for one of them. Been really impressed with this place. I didn't leaving the dock, at the port, sorry, it didn't look like there was going to be all that much, but it's such a really nice place. Reminds me a little bit of France with the little Europe, well obviously it's in Europe, or like Spain with the houses and the tiled roofs and stuff. Yeah, really nice. So I'll probably walk up to the lighthouse, which is about a 10-minute walk, and then I'll slowly make my way back into town and stop off for a magnet on the way back. Alright, so it's the last day, and I'm just about to start packing. I just did my last load of washing, so I'm going to pack my clothes and stuff. But before I do that, I thought I'd give you a little haul of some of the stuff I've got, like the magnets, and I'll show you my base case so far. Yeah, so here we go. So the base case is here. As you can see, obviously I haven't got many on yet. I only started the sticker thing kind of midway through this cruise, so I didn't get any from the last cruise, but back half of this year I should get some more. But so far I've got obviously the ABBA Museum, Estonia, Copenhagen, Helsinki, and then I've got one from Skagen as well, but I can't get that off at the moment, so I'll stick that on when I get home. But that's that so far. Okay, and then the other stuff I got a hat from Denmark, which this will probably be like my new golf hat, I reckon. Obviously I got this little James Martin number in Skagen. Oops, if I can show you, it's a Skagen there. I also got another hat, a little bucket hat for Vilkte as a present, but I won't show that on here. I also got a couple of these for my sister and stuff as a present, just a little keychain thing because they love ABBA. And then these are the magnets from the places that I hadn't been before. So you've got Gothenburg there, the tram. I try and get something, generally speaking, I try and get stuff that's to do with the place and is recognisable. This is Skagen, that's the little oil refinery thing that I took you to. And then this is probably my favourite one I've got from this contract, Varnamunda. And yeah, I really like this one. You've got the little like pirate ship on there, the little canal, and you even got a little seal on there. So that's cute. I did get a couple of other little presents and stuff for people, but I won't show that on here just in case, for whatever reason, I didn't give them to them before this comes out. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna do my packing now. I've kind of been editing the vlog as I've been going, so this video is probably going to be, well, I know it's going to be the longest one so far, but that's okay. I didn't want to rush it, and I didn't really want to split it into another quarter or anything again. So I hope you've enjoyed this little mini series. I'll probably be doing some more on the back half of the year when I go away again. It'll be for a bit longer, and this was only just a short little contract. So just to give you an idea of, you know, some of the places that we get to go to, and like what the typical day is like for me when we're in ports, and showing you a little bit of the ship. I'll probably show you some more of that next time. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't seen any of the other episodes, go and watch them. You know, that's life. Whoa, I'm gonna cut that out. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.